festival and it's nowhere available in the dairy. What does that mean? So they have to make some ritual which is suitable. And these agamas are, most of them are not composed books like Smritis. Most of them are agama, means coming out of the Veda. So most of them have to be believed that they are revelations to some rishis or some saints. So since they are absolute, so they won't have that flaw that it says you have to bring the horn of the wolf or something. It won't say that because it's in complete communication. There's a harmony in it, like the 24 forms of Vishnu and the 12 months, and there are 2 pakshas in each month. So Mother Earth brings out only those things which are very favorable as offering to that particular day. The Shukla Paksha of the first month, 1 deity among the 24. And the Krishna Paksha, there is another deity. So Mother Earth brings out only that. So then one may say that Mother Earth is all over the planet, so how it is? I asked this question to one Swamiji. He said that he's never told that Mother Earth means only India. Because when we say Bhu, that means we don't even mean just the earthly planet. We consider wherever civilized human beings are there. So he said that it's not so limited. So he said that whatever comes out in those places, which are, because there is a Pancharatri sloka which says that whatever is naturally easily available should be offered to the Lord. So the earth brings out those things in those places for that offering, but he said only these 24. So he was insisting on that window in Udupi, those 24 forms are kept in there. He said this is to insist on that Vyasaraya wanted these 24 forms. So same way they have the version for the Shiva rituals. They also have their different levels of Shiva, and one with 1,000 heads, and like Virata, they have 1,000-headed Shiva. Various different forms of Shiva, taken from different pastimes also. Like in a particular day, he is in the mood of a Kalabhairava, who went and with ferocious soldiers. Bhairava is one of them who went and finished the sacrifice of Daksha. So to reduce that mood from Lord Shiva, in the between west and east, no, not west, northeast corner, they put a Bhairava deity, so that mood is taken off from him. So his merciful mood is there in the eastward looking Shivlinga. So you always find a Bhairava deity in there. In this way, many places, like in Kerala temples, the Yakshas and Rakshas, not Rakshas, this is different from Rakshas. Rakshas are people who like protectors, but they are like mafia. And Yakshas are like mechanics. So the Yakshas and Rakshas is withdrawn from the concession of the temple, and they are put in the Kannimula, which is west, southwest corner. You will always find in all the tantric pratishtas in Kerala, Yaksha and Rakshas in that corner. Generally in other common temples, you will find Ganesha in there. That's the place where Ganesha is, who does the same thing, who takes care of all the Bhutaganas, who are mechanics, who are in charge of mechanics of the world, and then the protectors. So, and also then the protector of knowledge, so it's known as Brahmanaspati. So in that same corner you find, it's like in Tantra, a few steps lower than Ganesha is Yaksha and Rakshas. So in the Agamas, it's the puja is described, and then the Shilpa will provide the space for it. That's how the Agama and Shilpa they are going together. And Agama will prescribe according to, it gives an option. Okay, Brahma Pradishta, this many festivals. Rishi Pradishta, these are required, these are not required. Because it's Rishi himself becomes present there. So there are certain things that you have to do, you don't have to do because he is present. Like Gajarohana and Gajavarohana and all that, it's not necessary in the Rishi's Pradishta. Like if Agastya has established a deity, like in Kutrala, you don't need that. But people, because they are used to that custom, they still do the worship of the flag and raising the flag, and that's not needed in there. It's mostly, you can say the reason is that mostly it's like to give wisdom to people they established a deity. Or you can say it's Jnana Marga. It's not, it's about ritual. So many rituals are discarded, they don't do that. Like in many Sri Chakras, which are established by rishis or some Shakta Siddhas, there is no daily Archana or Abhisheka. They just cover the Meru with Sindur. That's all. There's not even a separate Arati. It's not there. Whereas Shantananda established that Chandamangalam used disciple Shantananda. He established, remember when we were in Velacheri, we used to go to one Bhuvaneshwari temple there. There they have a Shiva in front of the Bhuvaneshwari. But his system there is that everything you do to the deity, you have to do to it. Actually there the deity is Mary. The other one is a darshan. But if it was done by one of the Shakta Siddhas or Rishis, then there is no worship actually. It's just totally covered with red sindur. And then they will keep taking and giving it as prasadam, and then more and more sindur will be given. You can see that in the Kotralam temple. There is a separate Sannadhi for Meru and no other worship. Nowadays the Brahmins, some people come, so they show a lamp. The system is not. You don't need to do any ritual. So as it comes down to, either, generally it's like this. You can classify it like small temple, medium temple and large temple. Practically it all falls down into that. And it depends on how much maintenance is given. It's not just the size. Sometimes the temple may be very small, like Tirumala. But for the maintenance of that temple, how much vast lands have been given by the kings, and then how much diamonds and gold and ornaments. This temple is very small, but it's a large temple. So they can have all the big festivals there. Whereas Srirangam, which is standing on 38 acres of land, some of it is all broken anyway, but it was perfect Sapta Prakara Mandira in the tradition. But there is no 7 prakaras now. But it is described as Sapta Prakara. So sometime it must have had 7 prakaras. And when the Chola king dug it out, there were only 4. And they were also broken. Tirumangalur built one nicely. Then later kings they built. So now what you find is only 4. So the different festivals in regard to all the different towers and the pertaining deities over there who are protecting the temple, all those things.